top news headlines. Multilingualists will be given preference in government job recruitments, announces Chief Minister in Biren. And Government of Manipur issues list of banned items under Manipur Plastic Policy 2022. Hello and a very good evening. You're watching Mami TV Prime Time News. I'm KABITA. Chief Minister in Biren has announced that candidates with knowledge of different regional languages will be given preference in government recruitments. The Chief Minister said this at the inaugural event of 2 months local language training program of 7 languages at the auditorium of Manipur State Film Development Society at Palace Compound today. Directorate of Language Planning and Implementation, Government of Manipur organized the training program. Speaking further, Chief Minister N. Biren said the training program was organized with an objective of uniting different communities in the state to usher in inclusive development. Stating that development would be impossible without joint effort, the Chief Minister said knowledge of one another's languages will help in communicating properly and in expressing opinions among one another for an inclusive growth. He also said that the government built a notion of oneness by setting up traditional huts of 34 indigenous communities of the state in connection with Sangai Festival 2022. Stating that Manipur is a state with its own history, Chief Minister Biren reiterated that the need to conserve and promote the age-old culture and tradition of the forefathers. He also expressed the need to include state's history in the school syllabus to make the future generation know about state's history. Maintaining that imitating the culture of other developed countries without proper education, knowledge and infrastructure led to many diseases, Chief Minister N. Biren called for a joint effort for the welfare of the future generation.
Maitai Pangal ki wari, lairiba Maitai sing ki wari, aikoina thengnakiba lantham-sing. Suppose sabon japoi sida inong nodong na. Nathe, sabon aikoi ka sabon arapane, sabon ki nata mapandagi ne aikoina khaki ngamba kain thongise. Khaki esi China-gi portion ne. Khaki ka Maharaja ji khaki invent torambagi ni. Sahi tare khunda ko matungda awagi huji Brahma Myanmar oribasigi pagoda da salga thang gyam gi thang ma midu leiribani. Sajanaba nate madu sabon lanmi wene ko national mine. Siga se koi loi kaw gi dole. Kasi isa sini computer mobile loi legra. Isa ma akoi se gai de no se koi sungki thi gi dre. Ana tungi mirol da amuk khana nungsi sanan amat to bi hulle hona bi dang te koi language da mag loina na syllabus da akoi gi puari akoi gi horpham akoi gi ninthu singi maming akoi gi Saba Takpagi, Langaki Mari, Pizet Sakit Mayam said, Hanan of the view.
Taking part in the inaugural event of the training program, Education Minister T.H. Kumar also said the program was organized with an objective of building unity among different communities in the state. Stating that the initiative will be carved in the history of the state, he said conserving the languages is vital to protect and promote one's culture. He informed that the Education Department has taken up various steps for the same under the advice of Chief Minister N. Biren. The minister said the department has started issuing promotion order for assistant headmaster of junior high school and high school to headmasters and vice principals of higher secondary schools to principal on seniority basis. Stating that efforts are being made to fill the lacking infrastructure and teachers of government schools, Minister Kumar also informed that steps will be taken to provide quality uniforms to students of government schools soon.
Hitachi, world-renowned company, sigal waina na akoi hardware, software se akoi procure toraga lairiba schools se akoi yarima khei monitor taunaba so that real time da ngasi oja kya school kari chhatra kya class ta kari lesson tambiri haibanu chingbase khangnaba akoi Gujarat chalaga sarna haibi bai matungina akoi chalaga yengjarure adun command and control center gi akoi central government na su 3 crores sanction to birakna phase madu implement to na sir kan hona jari
The state government has issued a list of banned items under the Manipur Plastic Policy 2022. Plastic carry bags less than 120 microns in thickness have been banned under the policy with effect from December 31, 2022. The Manipur Plastic Policy 2022 was approved by the state government early this year for the effective management of plastic waste and to regulate plastic production and uses. According to a government notification, plastic carry bags less than 75 microns in thickness will be banned under the policy till December 30, 2022, and plastic carry bags less than 120 microns in thickness with effect from December 31, 2022. Other banned items under the policy include non-woven plastic carry bag less than 60 grams per square meter, single-use plastics, including polystyrene and expanded polystyrene commodities, earbuds with plastic sticks for balloons, plastic flags, candy sticks, ice cream sticks, polystyrene, thermocol for decoration, plates, cups, glasses, cutlery such as forks, spoons, knives, straw, trays, wrapping or packing films or sweet boxes, invitation cards and cigarette packets, plastic or PVC banners less than 100 micron, etc. MLA of Kumbi Assembly Constituency S. Premchand has said every community of the state coexisting since time immemorial must know the real identity of the state. He made the statement while meeting the members of Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee Manipur STD-CM who came to submit a memorandum on ST demand at his residence at Mongsangai. Addressing the STD-CM members, he extended full support to the ST demand of Maitei Meitei. MLA Premchand sought people's cooperation for a prosperous state without any discrimination among the different communities of the state.
Lamdam se yamna summe akoi gini lamdam si da khunda minari ba akoi khuding bangma ai sagi lamdam si bu masak khang da bhona bada akoi yam akale tabu nasai gi ai khoi da mate khra akoi thamgoi da tauroi da ba khaloi da ba mate khra mangur gasu nau namu gi hanjalaktana akoi hana Manipur karamba Manipur matamamada ningthau palamba yamna ningtamna hingamba akoi isana isagi masak takungamba iramda masi masa masu hakta oibana.
Democratic Students' Alliance of Manipur, DESAM, has appealed to the Chief Minister N. Biren and Minister of Education, T.H. Basanta Kumar, for inclusion of Manipuri Performing Art, MPA, as an optional paper in class 9 and 10 of BOSM and introduction of Manipur's Sagol pony riding as mandatory co-curricular activities and practical of MPA and Thangta in school education. In a memorandum submitted to the Chief Minister and Minister of Education, Government of Manipur, DESAM said, as a matter of policy of the state government and as follow-up action of NEP 2020, optional papers of Manipuri performing art may be introduced in the school of Manipur from 9 to 10 standards to enable students to understand and appreciate the rich cultural heritage of their own of their choice. The Manipur Pony Conservation and Development Policy also encouraged for introducing the pony ridings to the students so as to popularize pony amongst the youth of the state, the memorandum added. The 19th Sumang Lila Winter Festival, organized by Manipur State Sumang Lila Council, will begin from December 20. Addressing the media on the matter, Lifetime Secretary of Sumang Lila Council, Sograkwam Hemanta, said, as per the rules of the festival, one director cannot direct only one play, and one writer can write only one play during the festival. While the artists must only participate in their group, directors, artists, and writers must all attend the post-show talk. All the plays must be new play which has not been showcased at any Sumang Lila Council and Manipur State Kala Academy festivals, he added.
Hojitagi hongna atu matamda Manipur State Sumang Lila Council ki makhada leiriba nupa lila khudima Sumang Lila ningtham kumai sida yawiyu ra Sumang Lila ningtham kumai sida yaurage na khanbiraba singduna akoigi script singdo tang tranga bogi manung sida thajanbiro.
Chairman of Winter Festival and advisor of Manipur State Sumang Lila Council L. Terpon, its Vice President L. Tomba, General Secretary Yumnam Nilachandra and Media Coordinator Ranjan Ingthauza took part in the press meet. Interested Sumang Lila groups are informed to submit applications by December 15. Longmai Part 4 village in Nonne district has been declared as African swine fever infected zone. According to a media report, an ERDDL Kanapara laboratory confirmed the outbreak of African swine fever after receiving samples of dead pigs from a pig farm at Longmai Part 4 in Nonne district on November 14. Following which, the area was declared an infected zone. With the confirmation of ASF outbreak at the pig farm in Longmai Part 4, Director of Veterinary and Animal Husbandry Services, NG Botombi, has advised the district authorities concerned to declare the infected area as a surveillance zone for taking up control and containment procedures. The Young Women Health Organization YWHO Manipur released a monthly journal Nupigi Punshi on Thursday at its office complex, Wangkai Tambalkhong. Associate Professor of NG College Slumfel, Dr. Samurai Latpam Santibala, President of Young Women Health Organization Manipur, Thangzam Shanti, CM Office Coordinator Ayush Sanajom Tondang, Retired Associate Professor of NG College Slumfel, Seram Indrazid, and President of Amako, Altaf Hussain, attended the release program as the President members. During the program, speakers talked about different topics in relation with women's issues in Manipur. There will be no Mami TV news broadcast for some time on account of fixing some technical glitches. The inconvenience is highly regretted. Now it's time for a short commercial break. We'll be right back.
Unarabasu khadabagum kaunaba ngamredo aishu khudol tamganinki nanga sakhiba matamduda nataro shingu thanamduna kairoi lai kai adukhiba aron bapira chinthar amu nangitana tene punsida.
Welcome back. Prime Minister Narendra Modi alleged that the Congress only believed in stalling, delaying and misleading, and said those who looted poor people in the country were now abusing him for putting an end to corruption. He also alleged that the previous Congress governments never showed any interest in bringing the Narmada River water to the parts regions of Gujarat, as the party was only interested in doing those works where there was scope to indulge in corruption. Modi was addressing a rally in Kankred's village of Banaskantha district, where voting for the second phase of Gujarat Assembly polls will be held on December 5. The Prime Minister also accused the Congress of trying to stall the construction of the Sardar Sarovar Dam and supporting those who delayed the project through litigations, a veiled reference to Narmada Bachao Andolan NBA activist Medha Patka. According to him, it was the BJP government which brought Narmada water into this parts region and promised that it will reach those areas too, which were left behind. India does not need to be told what to do on democracy, the country's permanent representative to the UN ambassador Ruchira Kambose, who assumed presidency of the UN Security Council for the month of December, said. India on Thursday assumed presidency of the 15-nation UN Security Council for the month of December, during which it will host signature events on countering terrorism and reformed multilateralism. The presidency will bring the curtains down on India's 2-year tenure as elected non-permanent member of the powerful UN organ. Kambodge, India's first woman permanent representative to the UN, will sit in the president's seat at the horseshoe table. On the first day of India's presidency, she addressed reporters in the UN headquarters on the monthly program of work. Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge may continue as leader of opposition in Rajya Sabha in violation of a key rule, as the party has not yet decided on his replacement in Parliament. If Kharge holds 2 posts, it will be a complete reversal of the one person, one post policy that Rahul Gandhi stressed at the time Ashok Gehlot was hoping for a double role. Meanwhile, Sonia Gandhi has called a meeting of the Congress Parliamentary Party's strategy group tomorrow. Only Kage, Jairam Ramesh and K.C. Venugopal have been called for the meet from Rajya Sabha, sources said. Digvijay Singh and P. Chidambaram, who are seen as front-runners to replace Kage in Rajya Sabha, have not been invited to the meeting, sources said. Kage has resigned as leader of opposition in Rajya Sabha before filing his nomination papers for Congress chief, but sources said he may continue in the role, at least for the winter session of the parliament. Sources also said that after the short session is over, the party is likely to shake up the Congress Parliamentary Party. A most wanted terrorist and the main conspirator behind the Ludhiana court bomb blast was arrested from Indira Gandhi International Airport in New Delhi. An official of the National Investigation Agency (NIA) said today. Harpreet Singh, a resident of Amritsar in Punjab, who was carrying a reward of Rs 10 lakh, was arrested shortly after he arrived at the airport from Kuala Lumpur, the NIA spokesperson said. He was arrested in a case relating to the massive bomb blast in the Ludhiana court building in December last year, which left one person dead and 6 others injured. Investigations revealed that Singh, an associate of Pakistan-based self-styled chief of International Sikh Youth Federation (ISYF), Lakbir Singh Road, was one of the conspirators of the Ludhiana court building blast, along with Road, the spokesperson said. The NIA said that the arrested accused was also involved and wanted in various cases, including smuggling of explosives, arms and narcotics. Earlier, the NIA had declared a reward of Rs 10 lakhs on Singh, against whom a non-bailable warrant from the special NIA court had been issued and lookout circular was opened. 3 months after walking out of the Congress with scathing remarks against the Gandhis, J.V. Sargil was appointed spokesperson by the BJP on Friday, as it announced new roles for several prominent leaders who have switched over from the Grand Old Party. Former Punjab Chief Minister Captain Amarinder Singh and former Punjab Congress Chief Sunil Jakhar have also been made members of the BJP's National Executive. The party also included UP Minister Swatantra Dev Singh, former Uttarakhand BJP Chief Madan Kaushik, former Congress leader Rana Gurmeet Singh Sodhi, and former Punjab Minister Manoranjan Kalia in the grouping. India today said it would not allow anybody to veto the ties with US, dismissing China's objections to the ongoing joint military exercises in Uttarakhand only. India exercises with whomsoever it chooses to and did not give veto to third countries on this issue, a Foreign Ministry spokesperson told reporters. External Affairs Ministry spokesperson Arindam Bakshi said the joint exercises with the US and Oli has nothing to do with the 1993 and 1996 agreements with China. But since these were raised by the Chinese side, he emphasized that the Chinese side needs to reflect and think about its own breach of these agreements of 1993 and 1996. Bakshi said, responding to questions on the issue, the 1993 agreement with Beijing deals with maintaining peace and tranquility along the line of actual control with China and the adjacent areas. The 1996 pact was about confidence-building measures. Yesterday, China raised objections to the exercises, declaring that it violates the spirit of the two border agreements with Beijing. The Indian Air Force IAF is closely monitoring Chinese drone activities along the line of actual control in the northeast. According to reports, there have been several instances where the Chinese drones tried to enter the Indian territory in the northeast. The IAF keeps a close watch on the flying activities in the northeast with its bolstered radar network in the region, defense sources said. The sources further stated that generally the situation is peaceful, but there have been occasions in the recent past when Chinese drones have flown towards the LAC from the side and IAF fighter jets had to be scrambled from the frontline air bases there, including the Su-30 MKIs. The actions have to be taken as the drones or any aircraft cannot be allowed to violate airspace, they said. More than a dozen parents are suing Indonesia's drug regulator and health ministry for allowing into the country medications linked to acute kidney injury that killed their children or damaged their organs, the lawyer told. Nearly 200 children have died of acute kidney injury in Indonesia this year, and authorities have said two ingredients, ethylene glycol and diethylene glycol, found in some syrup-based paracetamol medications, are linked to the illness. The two ingredients are used in antifreeze, brake fluids and other industrial applications, but also as a cheaper alternative in some pharmaceutical products to glycerin, a solvent or thickening agent in many cough syrups. They can be toxic and can lead to acute kidney injury. Awan Puriadi, a lawyer representing the parents, said its family had demanded up to 2 billion rupiah in compensation for their children's deaths or organ damage. Thus, parents thus wanted to treat their children, he said, adding the class action suit was filed against Indonesia's Food and Drugs Agency, BPOM, the Health Ministry and several pharmaceutical firms last month. David Tobing of the Consumers Group Indonesian Consumers Community said it also filed a separate suit last month against the BPOM for not testing the tainted syrups itself. Meanwhile, the Health Ministry said it will study the lawsuit once it is received. Indonesian authorities have also suspended the licenses of some pharmaceutical firms and are investigating raw material supply chains and screening processes to understand how an excess amount of the toxic ingredients got into the products. Indonesia has been investigating the deaths in consultation with the World Health Organization (WHO) after a similar incident in Gambia this year, which has seen at least 70 deaths related to syrup medications made by India's maiden pharmaceuticals. Now, before we wind up, let's have a quick look at the top stories once again. Multilingualists will be given preference in government job recruitments, announces Chief Minister N. Biren. And government of Manipur issues a list of banned items under Manipur Plastic Policy 2022. That's all for today's Primetime English News. Thanks for watching.